Hello and welcome to Stoppage Time. I'm Kyle Russell.
And I'm Felix Pellegrin.
The Arizona United Football Club has struggled to keep the ball out of their own net this year. Felix Pellegrin covered the Austin Aztecs versus Arizona United as he digs deeper into United's defensive struggles. Shifting to a higher level of soccer, we bring Eddie Valdez with the latest on the 2015 Gold Cup. Thanks, Eddie. That was an awesome piece. Now over to Major League Baseball. With the Mets coming out of the gate slow post All-Star break, a series split of the Dodgers would have been a huge moral victory for Terry Collins' crew. We head out to Citi Field where the Mets try to snap Zach Greinke's scoreless streak as the Mets and the Dodgers finish off a 4-game set. Entering the day, Zach Greinke has thrown 43 2/3 scoreless innings, but Jacob deGrom ends the streak with a meat ground ball as Kirk Neuenhuis comes home to score. It's now 1-0 Mets in the bottom of the third. Jacob deGrom brought his A-game today, striking out Yasmani Grandal in the fifth, but Yasmani gets the last laugh down the left field line. That ball's going to the corner. That's going to bring home the tying run. It's now 2-2 in the ninth, but the new Met Juan Uribe gets the last laugh here as he hits one in the air. Deep center field, back to the track. That's going to clank off the center field fence. Curtis Granderson's going to come home to score as the Mets take the win and the series 3-2. Just a couple days after the Braves dealt Juan Uribe and Kelly Johnson to the Mets, they stomped into Busch Stadium to take on the Cardinals. To the top of the second we go, scoreless in St. Louis. Ryan LaVarnway steps into the box and slaps one over the bag down the left field line for an RBI double. This will put the Atlanta Braves up 1-0. Now Cameron Maven's going to step in the box, and he's like, I want to join this party, and he does so by hitting this ball in the left field to give the Bravos a 2-0 advantage in St. Louis. But now with Steven Piscotty up at the plate, he hits this ball into the left field. Fielded by the left field, he's going to toss it home. The plate is close, and he is out. But they're going to want to challenge this one, and the call is overturned. It's now 2-1. Now Matt Holliday's up, and he pokes one down the right field line. That's going to go all the way to the corner and knot this game up at 2. Adonis Garcia, though, is going to step in the box after the 2-2 tie, and he has ideas of giving this one to Atlanta as he hits this ball in the air, deep right field, back to the track, to the wall, leaps, and it's out of his reach, and it's now 3-2 Braves via Garcia. Fast forward to the ninth, David Carpenter nails down the save as the Braves hang on to this one with Cameron Maben floating under it. They hold on 3-2. With both teams winning only 4 of their last 10 games, the Rays and the Orioles look to win the series down at the Trop in Tampa. With Baltimore already up 1-0 in the top of the first inning, Nolan Raymond hits one in the left center field gap and just squirts out of the middle of the center fielder as the Orioles are going to go up 3-0. Now Caleb Joseph at the plate with no out and a runner on first. He's going to step into the box and smokes one in the air. Deep left field. That's headed for Souvenir City as the Orioles will go on to win this one 5-1. Well, that's it for Major League Baseball highlights. When we return, I get to catch up with Chip Hale and the Diamondbacks offense. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Stoppage Time. The Arizona Diamondbacks have had a rough go of it on the offensive side ever since baseball resumed after the All-Star break. I caught up with Chip Hale on his team's offensive issues and how he plans on fixing them. Here at Chase Field, the Arizona Diamondbacks went to the All-Star break with their offense hot. But ever since the All-Star break rolled around, their offense has really cooled down. So we caught up with Chip Hale to ask what they're doing to solve this issue.
I mean, we talk about it. It's like beating a dead horse almost. It's tough. You don't want to. It's one of those things when you have an issue like we are right now of not scoring the guy at third and less than 2 outs. You start talking about it, and all of a sudden the guy gets up there and he's even more anxiety-ridden about it. Then basically you're throwing spaghetti against the wall and see what sticks.
The Diamondbacks seem to be pressing with runners in scoring position, something winning teams just don't do. We caught up with Russell Ortiz on how this team can possibly solve their issues.
Sometimes you come out of the All-Star break, you start a little slow sometimes. It's just one of those things where you're not used to playing, or you're used to playing pretty much every day, and then you get a week break basically, and then trying to get back into it, sometimes it takes a little time.
Hopefully the Diamondbacks can get the ball rolling.
It's really interesting to see how much goes into getting a runner in from third.
Yeah, it can be hard. I think we forget sometimes that these people are human. Well, the refs blew the whistle on stoppage time for today. That's all the time we have. I'm Kyle Russell.
I'm Felix Pellegrin. Thanks for joining us, guys. Have a great sports weekend.
Enjoy yourselves, guys.